Hello and welcome to the road system. My name is Sarah and today we are doing a request video from another DID system that we know. Now this is bullet journaling as a DID system and how we stay organized and on top of everything that we do. So this is a book by J. Burroughs. It is a grid notebook, which is a useful page type for bullet journaling. Alternatively, you can do dot grid notebooks. You can even set up a bullet journal in a line notebook, but it's a lot easier with the 5mm grid. So, we will be setting this one up right from the very beginning to give you an idea of how to set one up for the very first time. Let's get into it. So on the first left-hand page, it can be very helpful to set up a grid spacing guide. This means that you do all the maths together in one go, and it is easy to look back on and refer to it to work up your weekly and daily spreads. So what we do is we write in each box across and then in each box down and measure out half, thirds, quarters, fifths and sixths. So for us, half is 12 boxes across by 20 boxes down, because in total we have 24 boxes across and 39 boxes down. The third is 8 across and 13 down. The fifth is 4 across and 6 down, so on and so forth. The other thing we add is a little table with these measurements written out, which allows for measurement guides to be used if we're using a ruler. So 12 boxes across is 6 centimeters across, so on and so forth. Having this can be quite helpful in working out how to divide your page up. We know people who continue past the 6th, they do 7th and 8th as well, as these are also semi-frequent measurements for bullet journaling. Following the grid spacing on the right hand page, it can be nice to write out a title page. In the bullet journal we actually use ourselves, we have Hello 2023 written on it as a way to just acknowledge which year. Now on the next double spread we have the index. The index is a way to keep track of, it's basically a contents page for the bullet journaling. So in the bottom corners it's good to write the page numbers, and then you can record what month starts on what page. Next up we've got the future log. Now the way we've done the future log in this video is divide each page into thirds, and then we use 2 double layout pages to have all 12 months recorded. And so the way this works is you write the date and the event in it, so that when it comes to spreading up your monthly layouts, you can find them recorded in the future log. We add a section at the bottom of each future log to make records of events such as birthdays and anniversaries, so the big celebration events. The great thing about bullet journaling is that all you need is a pen and a book. And it's easy to use a grid spacing or a dot grid spacing book. You can use a ruler, but you don't have to use a ruler. We're showing it with a ruler here. But in our own journal, we just do it all by hand. We will measure things out using a pencil beforehand, just so that we know where to draw the lines, but the lines themselves are drawn without a ruler. It saves time and it means we're practicing with the book, with our lines. Next up, we have the title page for the month. We are using March of 2023 as the example here. Now, the great thing about this particular book is you're able to get calendars that span across 6 weeks in together on one page. Our boxes for this particular calendar are 3 by 3 centimeters or 6 by 6 squares. We like to start our calendars and our weekly layouts on Sunday, but this is just as easy to set up with a Monday start. And this layout functions just like any normal wall calendar. You just write in new events as they come out. And so what you use is you go through the future log and take the events recorded in the future log and slip them into the monthly calendar. So now we're writing out the days at the top of the page. And then we add the numbers in the top left-hand corner of each square that we've created. When you look up bullet journaling online, you will see a lot of really creative people. This is a minimalist spread that can be done up if you've got no creativity. Now, these next 2 pages, we've got a chores list and a habit tracker. We use a chores list to tick off the chores that we do each day, just to make it a little bit easier to maintain the house cleanliness. We are a single person living in a share house, so it's a little bit easier to stay on top of things like dishes, in that we only need to do dishes once a week. If anything needs washing immediately, we do it immediately, but the big wash of everything gets done once a week. So what we do is we start with the first day of the month, in this case Wednesday, and we draw out the 5 Wednesdays that appear in March this year. So Wednesdays we do a clothes wash, Thursdays we do the dishes, Friday we clean the bathroom, Saturday we vacuum the whole house. Sunday is bin day, we need to put out the bins. Monday we do general tidying, and Tuesday we shop. Then in each of the boxes we put the dates, just so that if we do miss a week, when we follow it up a week later, we are ticking the correct box. The final thing for this particular layout are the monthly tasks that only need to be done once a month. The two we've included are cleaning the fish tank and washing our bedding. The next page is the habits page. We are showing one particular layout that you can do for habits. It's a bit messy because it involves a lot of writing. You have to write out each number. You can get stamps that do the calendars for you. You can also do the habit layout in different ways. We'll show more of them in a future video. And we are tracking 6 habits this month. Normally we track 9. You can fit 9 in this book, but we've decided to drop 3 and really focus on 6 to get them back to where they should be. The great thing about bullet journaling is it can be creative if you want it to be. We are showing how to set it up with literally just a pen, the notebook, and a ruler. We've done all the spacing out with pencils before filming. So you really don't need much to use the bullet journal layout. For our productivity, we use a total of 3 pens. We've got a red pen, a blue pen, and a black pen. The black pen is for all the line work, for all the headings, the actual layout, the tasks themselves, the writing in it is done in the blue pen. It's our main pen for just standard writing, and then we use the red pen for really important events, appointments we can't miss, birthdays of important people, and tasks that are essential to get done. Now on this page we are showing you how we set up our weekly spread. We use a slightly different layout to a lot of other bullet journalists. We do this to fit within our needs. The great thing about bullet journaling is you can fiddle around with the layouts and work out what layout works best for you. So on the left hand page we divide the page into thirds and then into halves, and then we have the same size boxes on the right hand page. So we have each day of the week has its own box. We got the dates wrong. We fixed them very messily once I realized where I made the mistake. I've noticed it here, going back to the calendar to have a look at where I've gone wrong. So you can see me going back and fixing, and the cat decided to get involved. So we start our weeks on Sundays. You can also start the week on Monday or any other week you need it to be started on. If for whatever reason your week starts on a Wednesday, you can start it up with Wednesday as the first day. Down the bottom of each of those daily boxes, we have a sub box for meal planning. So working out what to do for each main meal, adding snacks if needed. And then we have our 3 tasks, work, study, and hobby/tasks. For that is our YouTube channel. The final thing we do to set up the journal is to take the back page and to write out the key code on the back page. So the key code includes task, completed, migrated, scheduled, event, appointment, note, priority, idea, and cancelled, so that you know what the icon symbols mean as you journal. Now we use this one, which we set up based upon our own needs, with a little bit of help from the original, but the original has a slightly different system which may work better for you. So we cut this out, and I am about to realize that I did it wrong. We cut this out and stick it to the inside cover. This is me trying to work out where I can put it to make it work. It doesn't work on the back page because of the envelope. So you can see me sticking it to the front of the inside cover, which allows it to be opened so that when you have your weekly layout open, you can access the key. We are rewriting the key on the side that it actually needs to be, because we messed it up when writing it in the back of the book. And this is very helpful for keeping the tasks in place. It's very helpful in maintaining everything. We sit down on a Friday or Saturday to plan the layout for the week ahead. We take the time so you can see the key being available for the weekly layout. So this is the flip through of the pages. We like to sit down on a Friday or Saturday and plan out what needs to be done for the week ahead. We are able to write down all the tasks on the right hand page in their categories of work, study, and YouTube, and then take that list and add it to the days of the week so that we know what needs to be done. So we've got the calendar. This way works for us because it's adaptable to change to our needs, and we found that we really struggled with the pre-planned stuff because it just didn't fit our needs. Thank you for watching. We hope that this video has helped you work out if bullet journaling is something that may help you and your system. We are hoping to post more videos about organisation in the future as we learn and adapt our own process. If this video was helpful, please like and subscribe. We post weekly, and please know you are loved by the incredible God of the universe. and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!